Okay. Wow, it's been a minute since I made a YouTube video. I said I was gonna do this. Literally, it was one of my bookish goals for 2024. Said I was gonna do it right after the new year, and it's February 3rd, 2nd. Who the hell knows? Okay, I guess let's get into it. I'm already hot, so there's that. Okay. I got this for myself for Christmas, a bookish embosser, so I figured I would talk through all my bookish goals for 2024 and just stab some books with this thing. I don't know. What's my next goal? Read more ARC books. I've kind of been killing it on NetGalley right now. I've read so many lately. And yeah. But also like do reviews for them consistently on my page. I'm kind of right now, as I'm filming this, I don't know when I'm gonna post it, honestly. They just removed all the sounds from TikTok. And I was thinking about it, and it's kind of like strategic because it gets you to talk more, you know? So might be a good thing, I don't know. Okay, 2024, like it's here, whoa. And yet the world still feels like it's falling apart. 2023 was great. I feel like 2023 was like my year. So I keep seeing all these TikToks. It's like 2024 is gonna be your year. But I also saw that in 2023, so. But yeah, 2023 was really good. And so I can't really see how 2024 would be better, but okay, Guinness. Yeah, let's hope it's better. I don't know. Doesn't that look good? I don't know if you can even see it. Probably not, honestly. I got like from the library of my name, Avery Baby, and then I got like the little moon with the girl sitting on it as if she's like reading and right before bed. But yeah, my goals for book goals for 2024. Read less books for sure. I feel like in 2023 I wanted to read 100 books, so I did a lot of like audiobooks and just like a lot of books in general, and I read 101 books in 2023, but I definitely, Guinness, my dog is obsessed with these beauty blenders, and if I leave them out he'll eat them, so there's that. But yeah, so I feel like I read like a ton of books in 2023, but I don't actually like, I mean, I remember them all, but like, I don't feel like I really read them, you know, like I consumed them into my soul. This is definitely gonna make my hand hurt doing all these books. Where am I gonna put these? Like I read the Caraval trilogy in 2023, but then I also read the first half of the Cruel Prince series, but like I feel like I want to reread that in 2024 because I didn't finish it, but I also feel like I don't really remember what happened in the first two books. Like I remember, but like I definitely want to reread it if I'm going to finish the series. What's next? Oh, buy less books for sure. I spent so much money on books in 2023. For like no reason, really. Not for no reason, I mean I wanted them. Ooh. But at the end of the year I started going to the library, and that was honestly so eye-opening because there's so many books that are still on my shelf that I'm like, not that I don't have an interest in reading them, I totally do, but I am worried that like I'm gonna read them and then not like them. And then I'm gonna be mad that I read it and that I bought it and spent money on it. And then I go to the library and I see that book there and I'm like, oh, you know, I could have just not spent money on it and got it at the library. I think that's something that everybody falls into when they first join Book Talk, because you want to have like these shelves and shelves of books. But you can just go to the library, or if you have Kindle, get it on Kindle. Unlimited. I don't use Kindle Unlimited as much as I like say I'm going to. Where's the other one? Also because my Kindle Unlimited, sometimes it feels like, I don't even know if you guys can hear me. I really hope you can. I should probably check. Okay, sorry. I did have to just check to make sure you could hear me. LOL. I already did this one. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Kindle Unlimited. It does tend to have like certain genres more than others, but like it doesn't necessarily have like books that just came out, because obviously then you wouldn't have to pay money for them. I want to like get more followers on like all my platforms, but that just means I have to like consistently make content, which is what I'm struggling right now on YouTube, because like this video I meant to do it at the beginning of the year and I just didn't. And every weekend I was like, oh, I'd rather just not film the video. But you know, sometimes you just have to like freaking do it, you know? I probably will hate this video when I'm done with it, but that's the thing, you know, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. What I think YouTube is what I struggle with the most, because like long form content, like that's so hard to think of stuff. And like filming in public, never gonna happen. I don't know. I tried to film a video last year of like me going into Barnes & Noble and doing like a book haul vlog, and I just got way too scared about filming in public. I was like, maybe not. Like, oof. And that was like right after I got this camera, so I was like, I can't see myself being like, hey guys. Ooh, couldn't be me. The only person that's worried about it is me. Like if people make fun of me, like they're not gonna say it to my face, and if they do, damn, good for them. And then my last goal was, oh wait, yeah, I've been going along with that. Just, I don't know where to put this embossment. Like just to make more like book friends in real life. In October of last year, I went to a ball in New York, and I made some fun friends in real life. And I went alone to that. Oh my god, look at all these tabs that I was hoarding in this book. But I made some like real life friends, and I went alone, and it was like super out of my comfort zone, but it was really fun, and I'm glad I went. And I'm going to another one this year in Seattle, Books, Gowns, and Grounds. And I'm super scared for that one because it's like in a different state. Whereas like when I went to the one in New York before I left, I was like, if you hate it and it's super awkward, you can just leave. Because it's only in New York. But it was really fun. And I'm glad I didn't leave. And like, when you think about it, like you don't know those people, right? So like when you're going and you go alone to these two things, like you don't know these people from like anything, right? So it's like you're leaving a first impression that they don't know you. You don't know them. There's nothing like tying you from being a complete new version of yourself, if you wanted to be, you know? Wow, Shadow Hunters is wild. Look at all these books. So the books on my like immediate TBR for 2024, I don't know if I even have any that are like super on my TBR. I haven't really thought about it. I definitely want to finish Cruel Prince. I said that already. What else? Should look at my bookshelves, huh? Want to finish the Atlas Paradox and Atlas 6 series, but I own both the first ones in paperback, so I probably won't buy the third one until it comes out on paperback. But we're not buying books, because I said that already. I also listened to the first one on audio, so I don't like I want to listen to the rest of the series on audio. I want to read more romance books, but like, to be honest, romance books I find them kind of cringe sometimes. But I guess you just kind of have to go into it being like, this is not real at all, and like this would never happen in real life. But I did read Magnolia Parks. Speaking of not real and would never happen in real life. I read Magnolia Parks this year. And I really liked it. So I want to read like more romance books, but I'm not really like super like I'm not into dark romance, I don't think, but I don't know, because I haven't really read any. And I'm not, I don't know. See, that's the thing. Like, I've not read enough to be like, oh, I like this in romance. But I know what I don't like. Like, I don't love, but I guess this kind of happens in a lot of romance books. The, like, epilogue in the book where they, like, tie everything up in a little bow and then they, like, always have the pregnancy show up for some reason. Don't love that. I don't know. Don't love it at all. But, I don't know. I can't really have an opinion because I don't read that many romance books. I just watched The Artful Dodger on Hulu, and like I need book recommendations for that. Like I know it's based on a book. I did read Stalking Jack the Ripper by Carrie Maniscalco, and I need to finish that series because when I was watching the show that I was thinking of that series. I just finished Crescent City. I did just read that. And I'm glad I got it out of the way, honestly, because I have a full review on my TikTok, but, like, I didn't love it. Crescent City is my least favorite series of all the SJM books, and I didn't love it, not gonna lie. But, yeah, that's the thing. I just don't have that many books on, like, my immediate TBR for this year. I don't know why. I'm just kind of going with the flow this year, you know? Like whatever draws my eye, that's what we're going with. Right now I'm reading, it's actually right here, A Dowry of Blood from the library, and I actually really like it so far. Been on my list for a while. Going to the library is so calming. It's very, it goes along with like just reading, mood reading, like picking out books like and just reading the first few pages and being like, you know what, this looks good. I'm gonna go with this one. And I also picked up Close to Home by Kara Hunter because that's been on my list and I did not think they had that at the library. They do, so. And I'm kind of trying to get away from, not that I don't love getting book recommendations on TikTok and YouTube and Instagram, but like when books first come out, like reading them when they first come out and like staying with the trend of like going with the hype of what's on Book Talk, because the last few books that I've read that have been hyped up on Book Talk or hyped up from their marketing, they haven't been good. So that doesn't mean that I'll never read them, but I think I just need to be drawn to them by my own free will. Know me, I only have a few more books to do and not much else on my list. But yeah, let me know what you guys, oh wait, I almost forgot Clockwork Princess. Let me know what your guys' goals are for the year. And give me some book recommendations, even though I just said don't. I'm the worst. No, but I actually do want book recommendations for romance books because I honestly have no idea where to start there. Like, even when I go to like the romance section in Barnes & Noble or in the library, like it's just pink for me. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all just, there's nothing there. Like I don't even know which authors are good. Like I don't even, except for that I don't ever want to read Colleen Hoover, so don't recommend those books. But it's just all a sea of pink and cartoon covers and I don't know where to start. Well, I'm glad I finally sat down and did this video. I mean, it took so long to get the energy. Now I'm just blabbering. I gotta stop. Or read your book. Or go have some dumplings because that's also what I'm obsessed with right now. They're really good. Have you ever had the Trader Joe's kinds? Or even the Target kind? They're really good too. With red chili oil. I just made some at home and